Good morning, Kasturians. Today we are going to study chapter number 8 of class 10th, which is how do organisms reproduce. Today we are going to study only the introduction of reproduction. So let's start. So what is reproduction? Reproduction is made up of two words. Reproduction. Re means again and production means making. Thus, reproduction means making something again of same species. For example, a man will give rise to a man only. They both belong to the same species. A deer will give rise to a deer only. A mango tree will give rise to a mango tree only. Like this, you can also give examples. So let's moving on the other page. After studying all this, a question arises, and the question is, do all the organisms reproduce in same manner? So let's get on the answer to this. We have different kind of organisms. Some are unicellular organisms like amoeba, some are multicellular organisms like whale. So are the reproduction manner is same in both the organisms? The answer is no. We have two mode of reproduction. One is asexual mode, the other is sexual mode. So for different kind of organisms, we have different mode of reproduction. So let's moving ahead. Another question arises in our mind, and the question is, why different mode of reproduction in different organisms? So the answer should be due to the different body organizations. Like amoeba consists of only one cell, that is it is a unicellular organism, while a human consists of a multi cell. So it is a multicellular organisms. Maybe just because of this the reproduction mode is different. The mode of nutrition in amoeba is different. The mode of nutrition in amoeba is holozoic. The amoeba is like this. It has one opening. So if if he finds a prey, he grabs like this and takes the prey all inside his body. And this process of mode of nutrition is holozoic. While in humans, we take bite, we chew. It is totally different. The another thing is, as several different body processes are different in different organisms. So these are the reason why reproduction is different in different organisms. Let's moving ahead. So let's move towards the types of reproduction. The reproduction is of two kinds: asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction occurs in the simpler organisms. Basically, asexual reproduction occurs in those which do not mate, like which reproduce and give rise to the progeny by their selves. While on the other organisms, we have sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction takes place in those organisms in which mating takes place. Like one is the male and the other is female. Both mate together. This is mating. mate together to form first cell, which is zygote. Now you are clear about where asexual reproduction is taking place and where sexual reproduction is taking place. Let's move forward. So let's study about asexual reproduction first. We have a unicellular organism, amoeba. It has only one cell. It can act as both the parent, father and mother. It is single cell organism and it will divide to form daughter cells, or they are known as progeny. Progeny is the child. Also here no specialized cells are present. Specialized cells are the sex cells, or also known as gametes. What is happening in asexual reproduction is a single cell first elongate and then it will give rise to two cells, and these are the progeny, and it will be known as daughter cells. Now let's move towards sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction occurs in multicellular organisms. It includes two organisms of same species. This is the key word. Same species are required to give birth to progeny, that is child. Here, specialized cells, which are known as sex cell or gametes, are required for the production of progeny. And the examples of sexual reproduction are whales, humans, deer, and so on. Now, let's have a comparison on both. We have asexual reproduction here. Here we have sexual reproduction. It takes place in the unicellular organisms like amoeba. It takes place in the multicellular organisms like humans, whale, deer. In this, only single cell is required to form the progeny. So I am telling you again, it requires only single organism which divide into two to form progeny, that is daughter cells. While in multicellular or sexual reproduction, it requires two organisms of same species and give rise to the birth of progeny. Here mating does not take place. Here mating takes place. Mating is when one male and female come together is known as mating. This is mating. In asexual reproduction, no specialized cells are required. That means no sex cells are required. While in sexual reproduction, sex cell or gametes are required for the production of progeny. You can see here amoeba reproduce asexually. This process is binary fission. You have already studied in your lower classes. While in humans, whale, deer, the reproduction is in sexual manner. In next class, we will be studying about asexual mode of reproduction in detail. Thank you. Have a nice day.